Welcome to Positive Chat with Raisa. I hope you're ready to feel inspired because this week we're discussing 3 uplifting stories about regular people just as yourself who have done extraordinary things for the homeless. With winter on the way, one man thought he might have to stop his mission of helping the homeless. But that all changed when a complete stranger stepped in with an incredible act of kindness. Nearly a year ago, trained barber Brennan Jones made national headlines for dedicating his time to giving free haircuts to the homeless on the streets of Philadelphia. Fellow Philly local Sean Johnson is the successful owner of Taper's Barbershop, and he wanted to help Brennan after hearing his remarkable story of community service. Sean had planned on expanding his business to another shop that he purchased, but he decided to give the fully renovated, brand new barbershop to Brennan Jones free of charge so that he could continue to offer his services to those in need throughout the winter. Needless to say, Brennan says he was amazed by the offer. The new shop opened for the first time in November with set dates to exclusively serve a too often ignored homeless population that will thankfully continue to see the benefits of Brennan's kind heart. Our next story is about a homeless man who was rewarded for a good deed in ways that he could have never imagined. When Elmer Alvarez found a $10,000 check on a street in New Haven, Connecticut, he immediately contacted its owner because he wanted to do the right thing. The check had been dropped by successful realtor Dr. Roberta Hosky, who heard from Elmer before she had even realized the check was lost. Dr. Hosky was touched by his honesty and brought Elmer to the Greater New Haven Chamber of Commerce to publicly pay tribute to him. There she presented him with a certificate of appreciation and offered a full scholarship to the Outreach School of Real Estate, of which she is the president and CEO. Dr. Hosky also offered Elmer classes to help him become fluent in English as well as career counseling. She even gave him contact information for one of her partners who is waiting to interview Elmer to provide him with work. And finally, Dr. Hosky made sure Elmer would be homeless no more and provided him with 6 months of rent-free housing. Dr. Hosky said she was once homeless herself, so she understands the difficulty Elmer was going through. The only condition to the reward is that he help another homeless individual once he's back on his feet. Our final story is another heartwarming tale of a good deed being rewarded. When 27-year-old Kate McClure ran out of gas on Interstate 95 just before midnight, she didn't know what she was going to do. She pulled over on the deserted highway and phoned her boyfriend, Mark D'Amico, to ask him to come and get her. It was then that 34-year-old Johnny Bobbitt Jr. emerged from the darkness and approached her car to see how he could help. The former Marine veteran and EMT was concerned for Kate's safety along the stretch of road, so he told her to lock the doors and stay in her car while he walked a few blocks to get her gas with his last $20. Kate didn't have any money to repay him that night, but over the next few days, the couple returned to the road several times to give him cash, clothes, and food. As they got to know him more and spoke about his homelessness, both Kate and Mark were struck by how Johnny refused to blame others for his situation. After a few visits, she started a fundraiser with the hopes of using the money toward housing and other expenses for Johnny. Donations have poured in, with the fundraiser shattering its goal of raising $10,000 for Johnny. At one point, Johnny even asked Kate to stop accepting donations because he felt that he had more than enough. But Kate was inundated with requests to open donations back up again so strangers could continue to support this selfless Good Samaritan who is pictured here from Happier Times. The couple said that they will manage all of the funds that have been donated. Johnny said he is beyond humbled by the amount of support and love.
It's like winning the lottery.
Well, that does it for this episode of Positive Chat with Raisa. If you enjoy hearing these uplifting stories, be sure to subscribe on YouTube at the link below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a positively uplifting week.